Folks, what's going on? Today, we are going to crack into this thing right here. So, this is another LCD model, one of my favorite brands. They are amazing. And this is going to be the Huayra R, the full carbon one. Actually, I think they're all full carbon. But yeah, this thing is absolutely amazing. Right off the bat, I will tell you, it is officially licensed by Pagani, which is exactly what we want to see. And there's your little UPC right there. So this is LCD 6.4 and it's 028, and it is, the color is black carbon BC. So yeah, it looks really good. Not much else on the back, maybe some warnings and whatnot, but it is officially licensed. So that is all that really matters. But on the back of the box, you got the Huayra R real big and the Pagani shield, same as this side, same as the front. And same on that side. So packaging's pretty plain, but I think the plain packaging is actually pretty nice. So we'll go ahead and get this opened up. And yeah, we will take a look at it. So I know we've looked at other LCD before, but I don't think we've ever looked at any of their Paganis. So here's a little quality control pass that comes in there. So this one was approved, or this one was inspected in April of 2023. So over a year ago. I've had this one for a while, so that doesn't surprise me. But you do have this nice acrylic case with a plastic base on it. We're not going to actually, I guess I could take it off the base. Do I want to? No, I don't really want to. I don't want to break anything. We'll just leave it on the base. I think that'll be good enough for the purpose of this video. But as I've said before, LCD, in my opinion, does some of the best carbon fiber of any 164 brand. So as you can see, we'll try to find a good spot right here on the door. As you can see, it's it's got a real thick clear coat over it, which is really cool. It makes it look almost like wet carbon. It's real shiny. And as you can see, the actual carbon fiber pattern, it's got the black on the underside, and then they go over it with that metallic gray type color, but they weave it back and forth really intricately, and it looks absolutely amazing. It is so detailed, and it's like I said, it's some of the best carbon fiber in 164, in my opinion. I don't think there's a brand that does it better. There's some brands that do really close. Some of Mini DT's carbon fiber patterns are close. Some of CM models are close, but this is peak. But anyways, whole car, carbon fiber. As you can see, it looks amazing. On the side, you do have this little number 1 with the Huayra R. Then you have the Italian flag right here. And then you also have some cool white and yellow accents going throughout the car, around the whole cockpit area, down this fin on the sides, at the front. Looks really cool. On the wheels, you do have the Pirelli P0 logos printed onto them. It could be a little bit more yellow. It almost looks like a gold color, but the printing itself does look quite nice. You have some nice silver wheels on this one with the center locking hub, and you also have some nice brake details back there as well. It's a little hard to see in this lighting, but it does have brake rotors back there, and then you can see that silver caliper right there. Then you can see the silver caliper on the back wheel right there as well. So really detailed. There's really nothing that they don't put on these cars. LCD is one of the most detailed brands you can buy as far as accuracy and whatnot. So rest assured, if you're planning to pick them up. On this one, obviously on these Paganis, they have the real wonky wings, but the wing mirrors, they look really good though. You do have a reflective sticker in them, which is kind of cool. I think these ones are just a glossy black, though. I don't think there's any carbon fiber printed on them or anything, but I think that's all right. As you'll notice on the front window, the windshield wiper is a separate piece. It does not lay flush with the windshield, which is a little unfortunate, but it is a separate piece, which is nice. And it's just molded out of plastic. It's not photo etched metal or anything, but it does look pretty cool. And that's actually something that I had never noticed until I was preparing to review it. But you do have the Pirelli logo on the top of the windshield right there, which is pretty cool. Another number 1 right there, more of this yellow and white striping going down the center. And the headlights themselves, the lenses are not acrylic. I believe they are just painted, but they do look really cool, and they're small enough that I think LCD can get a pass for that. But you also do have this big grille way in underneath the car in this front lip. You can see way back there. So they didn't just leave that hollow. They actually put that grille detail back there, which is really nice. And then obviously on the real car, that air would feed out through these vents on the hood, or not on the hood, but on the front. I guess this car doesn't really have like a hood on the front. But yeah, it looks really nice. You've got a canard on each side, which is also in carbon fiber. And then you also have this toe strap right here as well, which I think is just molded onto this front lip, but it looks really nice. And then obviously you got this massive front lip, which is, you would never believe it, also carbon fiber. So very nice. Going along to this side, it's going to be pretty much the same. You've got your Huayra R with the Italian flag right there, the little number 1 box. And then right there, you also have the Pagani badging, which is pretty nice. So yeah, it looks really good. On the roof of the car right here, it's, again, more of that carbon fiber, but you do have this really cool like air vent, air scoop at the front, and then it has this little like shark fin on it as well, and it's outlined in that yellow and white once again. So really cool, nice detailing on the roof. It is extremely accurate as far as I can tell. You do have a fuel filler right here, I believe, and also one on the other side, so that is pretty nice. And then on this back end right here, there's not a whole lot except for the gorgeous angles that is this car, but you also do have this little number 1 circle again right there. Rear wing is massive on this one. It does not have a center support, just 2 supports on the side, which again are carbon fiber. The carbon fiber on the wing supports is actually a little smaller though than on the body of the car. You can see this is real small lines, and then these are much thicker. So kind of cool that they actually do smaller carbon fiber printing for smaller pieces. That's actually how it was on these front canards here as well. So just really good, nice attention to detail. But you do have more of that yellow on the wing supports. The top of the wing, again, is that small carbon fiber print with that big Pagani lettering. And then you also have these 2 little silver, I don't even know what they're called, but they're like the 2 little silver arrow things on either side of the wing, which look pretty good as well. And then there's a little bit of detailing on the bottom, like some little like nubs that would act as air diffusers, I imagine. And I guess that brings us to the back end. And with that, the only disappointing thing about this model, which is the exhaust. What is that? That is an abomination. Oh man, it looks so bad. It's the only flaw about this model, like truly. We'll leave that for the very last, but on the rear diffuser, you do have the green, white, and red for the Italian flag, which is really cool. I can't tell if the underside is carbon fiber or if I don't think the side of the rear diffuser fins is carbon fiber, but this little part down here is. The taillights look really nice. Again, these are just going to be painted because that would be impossible to cast in with acrylic, but they do look really nice. It does look like it's missing a little tiny bit of paint, like right on this edge right here, but it's not too obvious. But carbon fiber runs along this trim right here as well, and then obviously this is the top part. And I believe these 2 little panels right here, no, maybe not. I was going to say active arrow, but I don't think they are on this one. They are on the Huayra, I know that. But you can see a lot of the internals as well. You can see like some bracing back there as well as like the exhaust pipes and whatnot. So it's really cool. It goes in there pretty deep and it looks really nice. But that brings us to the one bad thing about this car is the actual exhaust tips themselves. Now, if this top left one would have been down a little bit, it would have gotten a pass. But as you can see, the tips of them are just really rough and jagged, and it just looks really bad. And I don't know, like that. It just looks really bad. But yeah, I guess there's nothing you can do about it. But hopefully, if any of you guys buy this, it doesn't look like that. But mine just happens to be really, really bad and really ugly, and that sucks. But anyways, it is kind of in like a silver metallic color. But yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter because of how bad it looks. So yeah, that's we'll just move on from that. But anyways, it's a really nice car. It's basically just perfect from LCD. They did an incredible job with it, and their attention to detail, I would argue that it's second to none I would argue that they probably do the best 164 models, unless you get something resin, of course. But when you move into resin, there's a lot of weird unlicensed brands. So, but as far as officially licensed 164, I think LCD holds the crown for the best attention to detail and accuracy for any car. But yeah, this thing is awesome. They also do have one in like a blue carbon that I do want to get at some point, and I think they might be doing one in white. Not sure. I can't really remember, but this black carbon one is definitely an amazing model. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed looking at this with me. And yeah, we'll have some cool stuff coming up here pretty soon on the channel. So until then, I will see you in the next video.